getting ready to take myself out on a date. I know it's a little different from what I usually do on my channel, but I just feel like I've been a little overly critical of myself lately. I haven't been too kind in the sense of feeling like I'm not where I should be in my life, worrying about numbers, worrying about how I'm performing, a little toxic to myself. So I just wanted to put a stop to that and dedicate a day to doing nice things for myself. I think I have this tendency of always feeling like I need to be somewhere doing something. I need to be making sure that every second of my time is invested towards something. And because of that, I feel like I've been stalling on a bunch of things that, you know, used to, I think, bring me joy. Today I wanted to kind of lean into some of that. Starting with going to the museum this morning. I used to love going to the museum solo by myself, just, you know, spending the entire day there. So I thought that'd be a great way to start off this solo date day. Really loving these lip balms from, I think it's Valentino. Doing this purely for myself. It's like going on a date for real. It's nice to look nice for yourself. This is the look of today. It is now almost 10. My ticket is for 10:30 at the museum, so I'm gonna grab the things I need and let's head out. Construction is so bad in here. I'm escaping. Museum now in this like really long staircase. You can see, oh my goodness. Came at the earliest time slot possible at like 10:30, but it's already kind of busy in here. I guess everyone else had the same idea, but it is quite peaceful actually. Also, I love this staircase because this is the view outside. Super pretty day today. Just gonna take my time going down the rest of this, see what kind of inspiration we can get. But I don't want to lug it around all day. I wanted to film earlier, but it felt a little awkward because I feel like the couple next to me was having like a pretty serious conversation. Saw a lot of Edward Hopper paintings today, which I actually really love because it gives me that sense of peace, even though it's like slightly melancholic. It's getting close to lunchtime. I'm actually going to pop by my friend's restaurant. Been meaning to visit since they opened. Today is finally the day. I also got some extra Queen Amans for them. I hope they enjoy. They were very good. Yes.
And our roll is like buttered up, so it's like has that flavor. Seasoned mayo with our lobster romaine, our house cream sauce, herbs, and some aromatics, and some crunch.
Wow.
There you have Essex Bros lobster roll.
Thank you. Wow.
You can always get you another one.
Thank you. Oh my god.
How do you like it?
There's no good way to eat this.
Yeah.
I really love having restaurant friends. I'm sorry it took me this long to come here.
Don't worry with it.
Suddenly eating so well today. Great meal, solid meal. Now we're going for a little walk around the area.
Yes.
Back home for a little bit, and immediately this construction is waiting for me. She feels like a constant buzzing in my ear. I came back to drop off some leftovers. Was scared they would get bad in the heat. And then also when I was walking around Chelsea Market with my friend, she recommended this furikake, this bougie furikake. I was influenced, so I got it. It is not cheap. It is $18. But again, supposedly very delicious and made fresh. Don't know, maybe I'll do something with it for dinner. But for right now though, I was actually thinking I might head back out to stop by the farmer's market, see what I can pick out for dinner, and also to stop by the pet supplies store. I very recently met my brother's baby boy. This is Leo, everyone. He is the cutest cat ever, and I say that as a dog person. Leo, say hi. I finally got to meet him yesterday because I was at my brother's to drop off some food and also this gift, this kitchen robot, sous vide, who is also the sponsor of this portion of the video. But the context here is that I've been trying to help my brother find ways to eat better throughout the week. And he never really has the time to cook on weekdays. Sometimes he's telling me he's eating lunch at 5 p.m. So that's how I found sous vide. So I actually went over to help him set it up. It is a smart countertop oven and meal delivery service all together. And it just makes having a meal ready super easy. You don't need to plan, you don't need to prep, there's very little cleanup. All you have to do is just load up the meal and then tap the recipe card to cook, and that's literally it. The coolest thing about this too is that you can actually schedule your meal ahead of time, so it will keep the food safely refrigerated and automatically start cooking whenever you want. There's over 15 cook modes in here, and you can obviously use your own ingredients in here, but they have over 50 chef curated meals to pick from, like this salmon with pesto one that we eventually picked out. That was delicious. Don't worry, I also got some for Leo, who's having his little fancy salmon dinner too. So give it a try. They offer a 100-day risk-free trial. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the description box below. But yeah, long story short, went to my brother's to drop off a gift, fell in love with his cat, who is now my beloved nephew, and I just want to spoil him. It was actually so sad when we had to say bye. Bye, Leo. Bye, bye. My brother has this like fishing toy for him that Leo really liked, so I wanted to see if I could find something like that. I know today is about me, solo date and everything, but I've realized that a big part of what makes me happy is literally being able to bring that same happiness to people around me. Acts of service, gift giving thing is such like a big part of my love language too. So hey, if it brings me joy, why not? Let's see what we can find. This place is so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. There's like 2 floors. Amphibians. All this time I've walked past this place and I had no idea there was so much to see in here. It's like a whole level unlocked. Oh my god. Should I get him one of these? I feel like these could be fun. Or these. Is this too much, you think? Is it a little bit too on the nose? Ooh, what about these fancy little gray Purpon Dijon? This is so cool. There's so much to choose from. Leo likes to do a little hunting, and he likes his little fishing wand toy, so this could change things up a bit.
This one's messed up. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. I hope Leo likes it. If he doesn't, I guess I'll return it. It is getting a little toasty though, so I think I might just get a juicy tomato somewhere and maybe make like a little sandwich or toast situation for dinner. Maybe a bottle of wine even. We'll see. open this. Kind of excited for this. It's like a dark rosé situation. Also had to shower and change. It suddenly got really hot outside, so for maximum comfort right now. Can still be a date night in that way, right? Woo. How are some people so good at this? Solo date night, I can't even do this by myself. I think I screwed this up. Okay, yeah, I just completely destroyed it. I am normally not this bad, I swear. This is so silly. Many struggles later. Got my tomatoes here too. Okay. It's honestly just going to be a very simple dinner, but I feel like with the wine and the fancy furikake, it should feel like quite the experience. About to finish this wine even before I sit down. Hot, hot, hot. Cream cheese. Sprinkle some chives. And the tomato furikake toast. So here I am with my little fancy dinner setup. I also have this candle that I recently got. This one smells like Italian white wine, charred artichoke, roasted sesame seeds, and salty green olives. There it is, romantic dinner for one.
This combination really only works when it's tomato season. When the tomatoes are like really juicy, really sweet. I know I do this every now and then, you know, enjoy a good meal. I'm all about having good meals always, whenever. I just feel like I've been in this very negative mindset where, you know, I feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm not achieving the goals that I wanted to achieve. You would think, right, being in this business for so long now, I've been making content for 8 years now, but that cycle kind of never really ends. Even if I'm doing well, I always feel like I can do even better. And if I'm doing not as well, then I become extremely critical of everything I do. I think I kind of just have the tendency of like beating myself up over it, which I obviously know is not healthy, but sometimes you just can't help it. I know they say age doesn't matter, right? But I am now in my 30s. Even if I'm not following, you know, the traditional benchmarks. For example, I don't want kids. I'm not in a rush to get married. There are still, I feel like, just like kind of career benchmarks that I would like to achieve. So many of the things I did today, I feel like I just keep stalling. I keep saying that I don't deserve to do them yet because I haven't earned it, which is kind of crazy talk. You know, if somebody else told me that they had these thoughts in their head, I would have been like, you need to tell them to shut up. But it's always a lot easier to tell someone else to do something that you yourself might not be able to do. I'm really glad today happened. I think there's something very special about being extremely intentional about your day. I feel like these date night with yourself situations should really happen a lot more often. Anyways, that's my little yapping session of the night. Would encourage you to do the same thing for yourself. Honestly, I think mental health right now is more important than ever, so do what you need to do to make yourself feel better. For real.